This is episode 21, and I have a question for you. What will you do when the unexpected happens? Can you stand the rain?
Hold up. Hey, yo, Tama Beats, let's get him something new to ride to. Welcome to the Pursuit of Passion podcast with Noel. So take a seat and listen. Listen to the practical words, encouraging words that are here to help you get over the hump in your life, cause you are in pursuit of your passion. Yeah, I see you, and I present to ya the Pursuit of Passion with Noel.
Pursuit of passion, pursuit of passion. You gotta have it, you gotta have it. Yeah, pursuit of passion, pursuit of passion. Yeah, you gotta have it.
What's going on, fam? This is your boy Noel coming with another episode that's a part of the Relentless Conversation series. Yo, I got a question for you. Can you stand the rain? Yo, New Editions was one of my favorite R&B groups. So, hey, I just found it fitting, just to talk about when the unexpected happens. As many times when we're on our grind and we're prepared for everything else to happen, but then there are certain things that are unexpectedly happen. The craziest things that happen. You're expecting everything else, but then something comes from it, jump you from behind, and then it happens. And what happens is it catches you off guard and it sideswipes you. And not only does it sideswipe you, it throws you into a place where you're just sitting still and you're not moving. The last episode I was talking about slowing the game down. But it's moments like this when your whole world stops, when your whole world freezes. So what exactly do you do? So in this episode, we're going to talk about that for a minute. We're going to discuss. I want to go across a few bullet points that I want to share with you all about what to do when life unexpectedly happens. And for my leaders out there, my relentless leaders, in the end of this, I really want to encourage you to keep going. So it is my hope that this episode will encourage you to get up and keep going. Because I know how it feels when life throws those blows at you. And sometimes those blows will leave you down for not only weeks, but sometimes months and years. So if I want to help you to avoid those circumstances. So the first thing I want you to do when the unexpected happens, don't freak out. And what I need you to do is get away for a moment. I have learned in those frustrating moments that when I get away for a moment and just take time to reset and reset, not only reset everything that's going on, but sometimes I got to reset my brain too. Because see, what happens is it not only affects everything around you, but it affects your mental. It causes something in you to happen where it strikes a type of fear in you. It's not a big fear, but it's a type of fear that freezes you in the moment. And when it freezes you in the moment, it's like you don't know what to do and you're just standing still. So what I want you to do is not freak out. Just get away for a moment. And take a moment to reset. Whatever you have to do, whether you got to meditate or something, whether you may need to even take a nap for a moment. But what I really need you to do is get away for immediately that moment. Because we tend to start to get into our emotions. And when we get into our emotions, we start to go into that mentality of woe is me. And we start feeling like the world is against us. You're feeling like it's you against the world. And then you're paranoid, and then you're looking at everybody else funny. Because, like I said, you feel like it is, because it caught you so off guard. You was ready for every other thing. You may have a coach, and your coach has prepared you for everything to avoid, but this is the one thing that caught you off guard that you wasn't prepared for. And what you have to realize, and we'll discuss this later on, this is just making you better. So that is the first thing. Don't freak out. Get away for a moment. There's nothing wrong with getting away. I highly encourage that. So the second thing I need you to understand, I need you to understand that this is natural and it's a part of life. And everybody takes unexpected blows. You're not the only one that is taking a blow. Sometimes when we take those blows, it tends to feel like we're centered and in the midst of the world, in the midst of everyone in the world, over billions of people, it's like we're the only one that's going through this thing. So what I want to encourage you right now is to understand that you are not the only person going through this thing right now. There are other people who have gone through this thing, and there are other people who have survived it. So because they survived it, let me give you hope right there and to understand that you too can survive this thing. It is just for a moment right now. And yes, the world has frozen. It seems like time has frozen because you feel like you're the only one going through this thing. But what I need you to understand right here and now, that you are not the only person going through this. There are many of other people who have gone through this. You can't see them. You may not cross their path. But what I need you to still understand is that somebody else has went through this as well. And while they have been through this, they're in their lane and they're helping the other people who they're going to come across who may seem to go through this same strange thing. So what I need you to do is to do the same thing, is to go through it and know that it's a reason that you're going through this. You're not just going through this for yourself. Yes, you're going through it for yourself, but there's some other people that you're going to come in contact with later on down the road that is going to need your help. And that is why you're going through this moment right now. And while you may be stuck in the moment right now, there is somebody who said, this is it. I am sick of it. I am done and I am quitting. But the reason why you're going through this is so that you can relate, so that you can have compassion for them, so that you can help them, guide them along the way, because they want to quit right now. And you will be there to give them that hope. But first thing you got to do is you got to believe that you can make it through it. First of all, what I need you to do is see the light at the end of the tunnel. Because see, if you look close enough in the midst of this unexpected thing that has just happened, in the midst of this unexpected storm right now, if you look at the sky, if you're driving right now, have you ever been driving and you're caught in the midst of a bunch of rain all of a sudden? But if you look down the road just a little bit, you will see where it's lighter clouds at. And so all you have to do is just keep driving. All you have to keep doing is pressing through where you are right now, and you will make it to the other side. But know that you're not the only person that is going through this. There are many other people that is going through this exact same thing that you're going through right now. Yes, I know it seems like it's a crisis right now. Yes, I know it feels like the end of the world. But baby, let me tell you, it is not the end of the world. Which will lead me to my next point. In the midst of what you're going through, try your best to have a good attitude. That is why you have to get away for a moment. Because see, the thing is, when we have that bad attitude, it draws. It's like the law of attraction. It draws even more worse things to us. Now, is it gonna be easy changing your attitude? No. But what I need you to do is find that little bit of hope, find that little bit of positivity and grab onto it and don't let it go. Why am I telling you this? Because that is your hope in the midst of the storm. Remember what I was just saying. If you look close enough while you're driving, you can see the light. You can see the better clouds in the midst of the storm. So that is your little bit of hope right there. So I really need you to hold on to this, because that is your encouragement that there are better days at the end of the tunnel. That is your encouragement to let you know that things will get better. Some of you're starting to walk into your purpose, but it seems like the moment that you have started to walk into your purpose, the moment that you have opened your eyes and said that this is what I know to be my purpose, it seems like that life is already trying to knock you upside the head. It seems like all of a sudden you get a surprise phone call with some bad news. That is the opposition trying to knock you out. Remember, I said I talk about it in my book, Be Relentless. The opposition. The opposition does not want you to see you get to your purpose. So what I need you to do is not pay attention to all of the negativity, but find that one piece of hope. Because it doesn't want you to walk in your purpose. That is what's supposed to happen. It is actually a part of life. And I will explain why it's a part of life shortly. But in this moment right here, what I need you to do is find it, because, I tell you, all things motivate. It's a reason for that, because it does. But the thing is, I need you to find that thing that motivates. As long as you're seeing the negative in every aspect of it, you're going to keep going down lower and lower. You're going to continue to sink because you're grabbing for the wrong thing. It's just like you in quicksand. You keep trying to grab for sand, and the more you're grabbing for sand, you're sinking even more. But there's a branch at arm's reach, right there at arm's reach, ready for you to grab, that will pull you out. That is your piece of hope. So you have to change your perspective. It's so easy to look at things as they are. But I need you to look at things at what it shall be. When you start walking in your purpose, it is not easy. I had to learn that firsthand, because I thought it was going to be a cakewalk. But yet and still, it wasn't as easy as I thought, so I quit. I sat on the sidelines for 7 years before I decided to get back up. So it is not going to be easy. So let me get that out of your head right now, thinking that walking in your purpose is going to be easy, that it's going to be all roses and sunshine, and that you're going to be skipping all over the place. No, sometimes it can get dark and gloomy. That is the reality of it. But in the darkness and in the gloominess, you have to learn to find the light. The light is already in you, but you have to be able to activate it. You have to be able to unleash the light. It starts with you. It starts with your perspective. It starts with how you see things. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to go to a commercial break, and we'll be right back. Goals. How many goals have you set up for yourself when you gave up because it was too hard? How many times did you feel you weren't good enough because the journey seems tedious? I too felt this way, but then things changed. I realized I had to change how I think. I had to change who I was. I had to be relentless. I am Noel. I want to tell you about my book, Be Relentless. It teaches how to understand your roar, your design path, hitting your mark, and much more. Purchase your copy of Be Relentless today at www.relentlessmotivationalgroup.com. It's not just another book. It's a movement. So are you ready to be relentless? Hey, what's up, fam? To all my business owners out there, do you need to get your business out to more eyes and ears? Do you have a book that you want to get into the hands of other people? Well, here's your opportunity. The Pursuit of Passion podcast is looking to partner with you. We are offering advertising opportunities, so hit us up today. All serious inquiries can email us at podcast@relentlessmotivationalgroup.com. And remember, all things motivate. All right, we're back. So now we're talking about your attitude. But in the midst of your attitude, what I don't need you to do is sit there and worry about it. Why am I telling you not to worry about it? Because what will happen if you continue to worry about it. Because no matter what you're going to do, the rain is still going to be there. So worrying about it is not going to change the things that is happening right now. But what you can do is find a solution. It's a reason why this is happening. And I'm going to tie in my next point, which is a learning experience. So it's a reason why these things is happening to you right now. Worrying about it is not going to add another day to making it better. But finding a solution can make the next day better. Yes, it will be intensely painful. Yes, it will be stressful, but you have to remember that it's not going to last forever. So don't worry yourself about it. Just come up with a solution. Come up with a plan, because while it's a learning experience, it's guiding you to something. Sometimes if we look at it correctly, the opposition can be a tool to help us. The opposition can be something to help guide us to where we need to be in the first place. Yeah, that storm may be crazy right now, but maybe you need to take a detour to make an exit right here, because at this exit, it's going to land you at a place that you need to be anyway. It's a lesson in what you're going through. But what I need you to do is learn the lesson while you're there. In life, everything that we go through is a lesson. But you have to want to learn the lesson, to understand and see, why am I going through this exact thing that I'm going through right now? Because what is happening is life. God may be trying to teach you something in the midst of this, what you're going through right now. It may be unexpected, but there's still a lesson in it. It's something that God saw that you needed to learn. So this had to occur. This had to happen right here. And it's not going to kill you. You have to remember, it's not going to kill you. It's not a means to end to death. It's not a means to kill your purpose. What it is to bring even more life to your purpose. So what I need you to do is buckle down and gear up and know that better things are on the way. But what I need you to do is not give up. And now what I need you to do is learn the lesson. So what is the lesson that it is teaching you? When you begin to learn that lesson that life is teaching you, it'll make things a lot easier. It will take a load off of you that you didn't realize was there. So again, I need you to learn the lesson. So far what we have learned is, don't freak out. Remember that you're not the only person that is going through this. Have a good attitude while you're going through this. And remember that worrying about it will not change anything. And also remember, it's a learning experience. We're going to go to another commercial break, and we're going to finish the last bullet point. All right?
Hey, what's up, fam? Yo, check this out. If you need music for your next album, your podcast, or maybe even your next video, your YouTube or whatever, I need you to check out my bro, Toma Beats. Hit him up today so he can set you up with dope music like what you hear in the background now. He also is the producer of the music you hear in the background for seasons 1 and 2 of Pursuit of Passion podcast. So check him out today on Instagram, Toma_Beats. That's TOMA_Beats. Or you can look him up on Facebook, Toma Beats. All right, let him know K Noel sent you. All right.
All right, we're back. So after it's all said and done, every now and then when you're in the midst of this unexpected trial, doubt sets in. You start doubting yourself. You start feeling like maybe this isn't meant to be. Maybe I can't do this after all. Maybe I was just fooling myself. Maybe I'm not the leader that I thought I was. Maybe I'm not the person that I thought was my purpose. Maybe that isn't me. Maybe I can't do this thing. But what I need you to do right now, I need you to think back for a moment. just for one moment, that one thing that you accomplished, that one thing that you didn't think that you would overcome, but you did. I want you to think back on that for a second. Because the reason why I want you to think back on that, because you didn't think you was going to make it through that moment in your life. But what happened was you did end up making it out of that moment in your life. You was discouraged for a moment. You had lost, you had gave up hope for a moment. But the thing is, you made it through. So that is why I need you to think back on that moment and realize that when you made it through that moment, this is going to be the same thing. You will make it through this moment as well. That is why you don't need to give up when the unexpected happens. That is why you need to keep pressing when the unexpected happens. That is why you don't even need to worry, because you made it through many other times, and you will make it through this time right now. Yes, it may seem a little bit different because you're getting ready to start your purpose. Yes, it seems crazy because now all of a sudden you have all of these crazy things that are coming at you the moment that you said you're going to start walking in your purpose. But let it come, because it's like I said, it's a lesson in it. It's a learning experience in it, and it's going to make you better. And what it is doing, it is actually making you stronger. It is making you stronger for the things that you will encounter as you begin to walk more and more in your purpose. It is making you more prepared for the things that you will encounter as you're walking in your purpose. You're on the right track. And what I need you to see is that this is a sign that you're on the right track. So what I need you to do is not think that maybe this isn't meant to be, but the fact that you're going through so much right now, what I need you to see that this is meant to be, and I'm going to conquer this thing. I'm going to take it by my hands and I'm going to crush it. Despite everything, despite against all odds, I know that I can do this. Why? Because I have a relentless mindset. I have the mindset that no matter what's coming my way, nothing is going to stop me. I'm going to keep driving through. Yeah, it's going to feel painful. Yes, it's going to hurt. Yes, it's going to wear me down sometimes. Yes, I may feel drained and tired, but I know if I just get to this other side, if I just keep driving through this storm, I will make it to where the sunny clouds are. So I just wanted to take this time to encourage you. Can you stand the rain? Yes, you can. What will you do when the unexpected happens? You will keep going. You will remain encouraged. I'm giving you these affirmations right now. You will be successful. You will accomplish. You will do all the things that is set forth in your life to do. You will fulfill your purpose. And I'm going to leave it right there. I'm K. Noel, your relentless motivator. We're leaving no days left behind. We're making the best of each day, no matter if it's unexpected or matter what happens. We're making the best of each day. We're leaving no days left behind, and we will be relentless.
Thanks for joining us this week on the Pursuit of Passion podcast with K. Noel. Make sure to visit our website at www.relentlessmotivationalgroup.com to purchase books by K. Noel and Relentless Wear. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. Both handler names are RelentlessMG1. And also check us out on Facebook at Relentless Motivational Group. Also, join the Relentless Texting Community today by texting Relentless to 404-962-0730. Be sure to subscribe now to the Pursuit of Passion podcast with K. Noel to catch a new episode every Thursday. And don't forget to leave a 5-star rating. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and a ton of other podcast platforms. If you would like to look us up on Anchor, that would be anchor.fm/The Pursuit of Passion. If you would like to send a donation, you can do so on our website or on our Anchor page. Last but not least, always remember that all things motivate.